Ba-da-da-ba-ba. All right. Hello. Welcome back, everybody, to the Slice of Shonen Podcast. I am your host on the boat, Sailor, and we got some really good chapters to talk about this week. It's going to be a real fun one. We appreciate you guys for swinging around, as always, whether you're watching this live or after the fact. We appreciate your company, man, all the same. Of course, it's not just me. I got my Ensemble of Excellence with me here, man. Let me go down the list. Let me go down here. We got the Cookin' Taco. We have the Adam, aka Jigga, whose channel is linked down below. Make sure you guys go check that out and support my guy. Don't piss me off. We have the Silver. We have the me. Hey, how's it going? We have the Sky Cadet 13. Please send him your energy. My man's is seemingly going through it. He was coughing up a little bit, you know? Maybe he's just sick of these bitches just like me, but hey, that's just how it is. And then of course, we have the Zenith Annie Manga, whose channel and Patreon are linked down below in the description. Make sure you guys go check that out and support it if you can. Fellas, is there anything you would like to say to the people before we dive on into this episode?
Yeah, you turned the soundboard off. My joke went.
Yeah, it died, buddy. You're cooked, buddy.
I uploaded recently, within the past 4 months.
That is
Let's
right.
fucking go.
Yep.
Go watch it, is what he's saying.
I got dressed up in a suit and everything for it.
I did, yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh, new Adam vid? Sorry, Grandma's funeral can wait.
What's this? Sonic and Shadow Generations? Oh, fucking finally.
No, Jigga. That's not what it's called. It's
That's
not
not
Sonic
the
and Shadow.
Now
No, it's
hold
called-
on, wait a minute.
Oh, you're right. You know what? You guys should look up Sonic X Shadow. There you
Yeah,
go.
make sure you go
guys
search
get
that
the
up.
full context.
Yeah, you know, I took a break from hating to go check out Jigga's video. It was very good. You know, it was very hard for me to do because, you know, being a hater is a lifestyle, you know, some people aren't built for it. But, you know, I've really created a path for myself. I found myself in the darkness. But Jigga's video was the light, man. He got me out for a little bit, and then I walked my ass back in there. I like being a hater, but I also like Jigga's video. You should very much go check that out and support it if you guys can. Zenith also dropped a video. If you guys haven't seen that too, make sure you guys go check that out. We really appreciate it. And speaking of videos, guys, it's official. I am making more and more progress on this AOT video, man. It's I only got 5 minutes done right now, but
Holy shit.
I got about 249 more minutes to go, man. We are truly reaching the end game. This video will actually be posted sometime soon, and I am so grateful. I am so grateful that I'm making like strides to finish this. And I'm grateful if you've been waiting for it, man. Thank you. But I'll try to give updates on the podcast each week. Things like that. But yeah, I'm just happy to be making some progress. Anyway, let me look through some of these comments before we get started here. Weary Exile, hello. He says, second of all, I didn't even see there was a first of all, damn. Can somebody explain to me how the fuck Sukuna is capable of casting Hollow Wicker Basket if if Yuta's short hit is Jacob's Ladder? Doesn't it negate curse techniques and barrier techniques? We'll get into that. We'll have to definitely talk about that. He then says, Wallahi, the Ensemble of Lateness is washed. Could not be me. Bro, first off, you didn't even give a first off. You went straight to second. You can't count. You're washed. Kaneki then says, what's up, people? Dealing with a lot of things today, so I'm grateful to be here with y'all. Y'all are truly a blessing. Thank you. We appreciate it, man. If we can make your day a little better, that's enough for us, man. Thank you so much for saying that. We really appreciate it. Hopefully everything gets a little better for you.
Yeah, man.
Auto Angelique says hello. We have Adam dropping it looks like a fish emote in chat, but there y'all go. His channel's right there. You should go click on that. Sage saying, yo, Blizzwave, catching stream again. Let's go. Welcome back, my friend. Zoro B, or Zero, if that even is your real name. Finally, my goat Yuta is cooking with his unlimited blade works. A goat knows another goat and stole his whole flow. When are we getting to see Sailor's domain expansion? Soon, bro. I got it cooking up. You know, I'll be in the lab and shit. You know what I'm saying? God Nika then says, do not search up Sonic X Shadow Ensemble of Evil.
Worst mistake of my life.
Worst mistake of my life, bro. God damn.
Nah, because we're doing it on DeviantArt, bro. That's where the news is.
Oh shit. Damn, I get my fucking stories from Rule 34.
Get my news from DeviantArt.
Damn, bro. My Goat Shadows year, Sonic Shadow Generations, and Sonic Movie 3 is being cooked this year. I am in heaven. The wonky thing terrible that happened is finally finding out my Goat Zenith is washed. Damn.
What?
Also, Sailor's a bum alongside Zenith. What the fuck? You could have stopped at that first comment. The hell? You didn't have to say that second part. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No, he just needed to establish things. I get it.
What do you mean you get it? But
Just get some like that.
Dasha Smith says no more leaks. Maya is finished, bro. Maya's finished. OP scans are finished.
Yeah.
Wallahi, bro. We are in the leakers must die arc. This shit is crazy. Sailor missed my first comment. Wallahi, old man, you are
We all
washed.
did. It's gone.
It's gone, brother. You're the old man. You don't even remember leaving that comment. You don't even remember deleting that comment. That comment is gone. It got banished off to Azkaban, and that's where you're about to go too. You keep disrespecting me. And then he follows it up by saying, first things first, Sailor, your grooming sus diarrhea women goat is washed, left like a bitch. What the fuck? My King Yoshida could never be on that shit? What do you mean?
Bro, our whole community
Bro,
is
your
fucked. What
king
the hell?
hasn't done
Bro, the whole chat, the
weren't
podcast,
words.
everyone's cooked, bro.
Oh, he's
What
talking
are those
about
weird words?
Fumiko. He's talking about
That's
Fumiko.
diarrhea? What are you talking about?
I don't know either, but hey,
You sound
listen.
insane right now.
My goat is
Yeah,
washed. We'll get to that point later. But anyway, let's get into the first topic of the podcast this week. Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 249. Fellas, how are we feeling about it, man? How are we feeling?
It was just cool. It was cool.
It was
I mean, I'm still waiting for
I
you to
think
get washed still, but
This
you know,
Two
it's
more
cool.
is
chapters till
a
he's dead.
chapter in two parts. One which is really good, and one which is
Go ahead, cook.
because I mean, look, Yuta, that's my guy right there. Love Yuta. Loved him since day one. That's my fucking guy. Kenjaku though.
Yeah. Okay,
What?
so do we
You're-
want to
you're
talk
telling me
about
you-
that first?
You don't
I mean,
like
it's
the
the
fact that
first
he's
thing.
still
It's
here?
the first part of the chapter. We might as well start with it.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
What were you saying, Jig? I'm sorry.
You don't like the fact that he's still here?
Bro, listen, no. I would actually love the fact that he was still here because
yeah,
I
the
feel like
problem
it
he
is-
ain't.
it's immensely disappointing that Kenjaku is so connected to Yuji and like we get nothing. Like there's
Yeah.
just nothing between them. It's so sad. Like I do like this ending. Well, I don't know about that. I do like Yuta killing Kenjaku. That is something I genuinely do like.
That's what should have happened.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I think
did
that
what
should
he
have
did.
happened. Yeah, I was about to say that nigga stood on business, and I respect him. Salute to Yuta Agotsu. But man, dude, I would have loved to have just gotten something between.
More in between.
Yeah, like between Kenjaku and Yuji, like seeing how big of a hand Kenjaku has played in Yuji, like pretty much his entire story was crafted by this nigga, and they don't even have like a confrontation, a conversation, just nothing like that. We still don't know what the fuck is going on with Yuji, and like, hey, why was he a suitable host for Sukuna? Because we found out that all the way in chapter 1, you know, Megumi was like, oh, there's a 1 in a million chance. And a little later, Gojo's like, oh, someone like that who can host Sukuna, they come along every 1,000 years. We found out that that person is actually Megumi, and Yuji is just like a fucking freak who was just made in a lab, and he could actually host he could host Sukuna.
Lab, but...
Yeah. But hyperbole aside,
in the bedroom.
yeah,
I got proof.
I saw someone
Scientifically true.
This chapter be like, but what about Yuji? Like, don't we need to see how he was made? It's like, bro, this isn't Shonen Jump. Let's calm down.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
someone will do that for us.
Oh, listen, bro.
Someone
We're-
did that for
Probably
us,
somewhere on
Nika.
Rule 34.
I was about to say my
Yes,
professional
Silver,
news
yes.
outlet on Rule 34. They will come through. But I think it's very like sad to figure out. Like I said, Kenjaku is just so connected to this character. We don't even have anything. Fucking Sukuna was gassing up like, oh man, Kenjaku sure is a sick bastard for what he's done with Yuji. What the fuck did he do? What's happening, man? It's so unfortunate.
I think, well, the one thing that gets me about Kenjaku as a character is I feel like I have a pretty strong understanding of who Kenjaku is as a character, but also, what's the deal with the scene where he's helping Yuji's friend from high school get through the just get through the barrier?
The realms.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I thought
like
Go
why? I thought that was a scene that was really like just the beginning of something interesting, where we were really gonna delve into like, oh, does Kenjaku actually care on some level about Yuji as a person? And like that wasn't the beginning of anything interesting. That was just a thing.
yeah.
Like that would never be touched ever
Yeah,
again.
wouldn't it be cool if I didn't explain that?
I thought
like-
it was going to be more of a thing where it was like, oh, we're just gonna have Yuji and Kenjaku like talk or something. Like
Just
we were going to set
something.
up something between the two. Especially with Kenjaku seemingly being the big bad of the Culling Games arc, and then ultimately finding out that the Culling Games didn't really matter. And after that, just nothing between the two of them. I don't know. It's very sad to see. I just wanted more, man.
I just want because I really liked Kenjaku as a villain.
Yeah, Kenjaku was
Yeah.
great.
I think
I
that
liked
things
him.
could
I
have
liked
been
him
a
more
lot.
than Sukuna overall, but I feel like Sukuna is gonna end up getting a better conclusion.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
think things
Yeah,
could have
Akutami
been
could
more
live that
interesting if we saw more back shots. I mean, flashbacks.
slide. True to both, dude. True. Yeah. It's just kind of like I feel like Kenjaku still had some things left to offer the story, and now he's just gone, which I'm sure a lot of people will say. But thematically, I get it, brother. You don't have to explain it to me. I understand. Like, listen, I used to be a theme merchant too. I get it. But it's just so disappointing to still see that, you know? I understand that that's a whole thing in JJK. Characters die too soon. But when even Kenjaku was like, well, damn, bro, that fight was kind of a shitty way to go out. It's like, yeah, I can't help but feel the same way.
That's why I was always so confused. It's like, yeah, it's really cool for Yuta to like, stand by his word and fucking murk one of the main villains of the series, but it's like at the same time, he didn't fight one of the main villains. He just literally killed him, and that's it. You mean to tell me that we got more from Yuta, the guy who is hyped up in every way imaginable, in and out of universe, like, not get a final fight against one of the final villains, but more against fucking randos in an arc that has way too many problems in and of itself, but not the final arc? Okay, sure.
That's
Well,
the craziest thing. What were you
To
gonna
be
say, Xander?
fair, he is fighting one of the main villains now.
Yeah,
I-
I mean, yeah, but it's like still.
I
I get
think
what
it
you
was
mean, to be
Yeah.
fair.
I think it was fine to have Yuta come in and kill him because, oh my god, after months of seeing the heroes look incompetent and fucking dumb, did it feel so good to just see Yuta be like, "No, I'm just gonna kill you." Like, I'm fuck all this shonen shit, nigga. You're dying. Like,
no domains. No, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm just
yeah,
gonna kill you.
I'm just gonna kill you. And like, it was funny. Like, I feel like the meme said it best. It's like, you want me to give the fair ones to a nigga that has an open domain, has lived for 1,000 years, has a bajillion curse techniques and spirits. Stay off the weed. I feel the same way, bro. Hell no. You are dying, brother. So I like that. But the fact that Kenjaku's final moments were just killing rando ass niggas that I don't care about and fighting Takaba, who, like, I think is definitely one of the better characters that was introduced in the Culling games because of that development. Yeah, because of that development that we got in that fight. I think he's cool, but like, if I had a top 5 of who Kenjaku's final fight should be, that nigga would not be on there. So like, it's just kind of sad, really. Like I've been saying, it's sad.
Well, at least I have something to make fun of that one girl who I work with at my job who really likes Gato and Kenjaku. Now I can brag about his death twice.
Yeah, bro. They died on the same day. They should be happy.
That's so mean.
I know, right? And his birthday was yesterday, so that was real fun.
LMAO, bro. Yeah. But Kenjaku stuff
Your
aside,
favorite's dead. Your favorite's dead.
Nightmare.
Kenjaku stuff aside, the rest of the chapter I thought was pretty good. I enjoyed the rest of the chapter.
Yeah. One thing I will say, another thing about the Kenjaku thing that's just kind of funny, in the fight with Yuki, she's kind of like speculating about like what his curse techniques could be and like how many he has, and it's like he probably doesn't have an infinite amount. Like he probably, without like an external aid like Yuta does. So he must have like probably 3 or 4. I guess he just has 3. Because we never know what the 4th one is if he has it, which is like, that's really funny. Like I'm not gonna complain about that as like a huge criticism or anything. That is just a weird thing to say in hindsight. Like, it is just the Gegeism of pointless speculation that doesn't actually matter in the end.
Yeah.
I love Hunter x Hunter. I love characters thinking about stuff that will never fucking matter.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's just weird.
I mean, yeah, that's all it is.
It's just whatever. But yeah, moving on to the rest of the chapter, I thought it was definitely interesting. We finally get Yuta's domain, dude. Oh my god.
It does look cool.
I could not believe it when Akutami gassed up something big happening in these chapters. It was actually something good. Like, oh my god, bro. I can't believe it. I was like, wow, it was Yuta's domain this whole time? This is sick. And now you have him using it and fucking Yuji and him tag team champions of the world. This is so cool, man. I love this.
I mean, he's still gonna get washed next chapter, but you know, it is still pretty.
I
cool.
love Soul Eater. I love Mifune. I love the sword god fighting style.
That shit
everybody's
is
like,
so
oh my god,
lit.
it's like Unlimited Blade Works. Nah, bitch, it's Soul Eater.
Let's go.
He's actually back.
Yeah, buddy, man. That shit is so cool too. How it really does, like, each of the swords just represents like a different technique.
It is the curse technique. Yeah, that's fucking.
That's
I
fucking
saw someone
sweet.
count, and there's like close to 200.
Yeah.
On that one panel.
That's pretty sick.
And he can just use that shit, man. That shit is so awesome. Oh my god. And yeah, it looks like his even his guaranteed hit can be a copy, which is fucking crazy because this nigga always has type advantage on you. If that's the case, that's so fucking nutty. That is so fucking crazy, bro. But yeah, that being Jacob's ladder is insane, first of all. But it is strange for Sukuna to be able to use Hollow Wicker Basket in this scenario. Like, I know that's obviously an anti-domain thing, but I feel like, because it can't extinguish curse techniques and stuff like that, I feel like if my sure hit effect is to just get rid of your, like, her curse technique is all about extinguishing. That was the whole plot of the culling games and getting Gojo out of the box. It's turning your shit off. I feel like if you put up a shield, my fuck you die button should just go through that.
I know that's kind of just how curse energy works, though. Like I mean, that's just how it works. If you have these like anti whatever techniques, they just sort of work.
Maybe it's just a thing.
Anti-domain techniques have always been one of the most valuable things to have.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Maybe it is just a thing because it's in the domain and not just a regular thing. I guess that distinction is that important, which is fine. It's just very weird.
I think that's just how curse energy works. I honestly, when I saw it, I didn't think it was weird at all.
I know this has like nothing to do with Sukuna's hamster ball and stuff, but this is something that my friend pointed out. Same person who loves Kenjaku and everything. She pointed out that, and I have no idea if it even means anything. Maybe it was just some weird ass detail, but it's Yuta's ring. It's not on his actual ring finger. It's on his middle finger this time. And I have no idea if that actually means anything, but she was very adamant saying like, hey, this is different. It wasn't like that before. And it's like, okay, I don't know if that means anything, but we'll see. So
I didn't think much about that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I was
That
like,
is
hey, look.
interesting, though. I mean, that's a detail, you know, like
Yeah.
that could matter.
Who knows?
I don't know.
I mean,
Like, legit,
my
that
immediate
could mean
response was
something.
like, hey, maybe he was just rushing and he just put it on the wrong finger. That's it.
Yeah, I guess so. Hardy Hologram donating $5. Thank you very much. I'm on reload right now. God, I wish that were me. Right here, I'm on reload right now, so take this as my participation. Here's to the Walker Fund, geezer. Well, thank you. it's accumulating, man. Hey, see, the $2 became $5 in a week's time. That's just how it is, man. Yuta out here shaking down random Africans for their curse techniques is crazy.
I have been
Black History Month too. Let's
Oh
go.
my god, bro. Oh shit. That's awesome. That's not how it works. What works, Luke? Is that you talking about the extinguish thing? Because I feel like that's just how it was. It just like fucked people
man,
up.
Like, I don't know, man. That seems to just be how it is.
I just thought that's how it was, but I guess that's how it is in the domain, which is fine. But hey, if I'm wrong on that and there's a reason for it, then definitely let me know. Let me look through some of these other comments too. Oh man, y'all were chatting. I respect it. Shouts out to y'all. Let me see. Where were we? Kaneki saying my domain would be distortion of the time palace. I store up the amount of time we start the podcast late to throw off the timing of when my opponent attacks.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Goated ability,
Yeah.
bro.
See,
I would actually
you
like to
got
see
some
that.
next level haters, dude.
Hey man,
Yeah.
what can I say? I raised my audience well.
Yeah, it really is. I can't wait for you to have kids, and they're just gonna be saying the same shit. Where, like,
Thriving
my
off
domain
negativity.
is no trips to the park, where for every trip to the park that my dad didn't take me on, I punch him in the ball.
Oh my god. I set a
Domain
card and I
expansion.
end my turn. Looking at
I said, trump card.
I don't even know how Kenjaku's alive. Nah, bro, he's cooked. It's Jover. It's
He's
Jover.
not. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
unfortunately. Everyone missed my Yoshida joke. He also left like a bitch, unfortunately. Listen, man, he'll be right back. Not too much on Yoshida.
Yeah. Give him a second.
JJK
I
was
just,
all right.
I just
this
reread
week.
the
Go
I
ahead.
just reread the Chainsaw Man chapter, so I finally get what that diarrhea woman joke was about.
True.
I'm happy for you, bro.
You raised this as professional hater, Sailor. You're goddamn right I did. You're goddamn right I did. Aaron J says Yuta is not the GOAT. Damn. Or he says he's not a GOAT. Listen, as a hater, I tend to agree, but I respect it. Listen.
Okay, man. Goats always attract haters. That's just how it is.
Hey. That's just how it is, man. When the real comes back, we'll see who the real is. That's just what I'm saying. Is we're seeing some fraud in action right now, but it's okay. It's okay. We just gotta wait.
All right, yeah.
We gotta let the bums do their dance, and then the reals come in. You know, we always save the hero for last. Zero says that, oh yeah, Kenjaku and Yuji have no meaningful interactions. I hate it here. Yeah. Let me see. Like, bro, how does Kenjaku feel about Yuji? Does Kenjaku actually care about Yuji? I agree with my washed goat Zenith. Nothing came about from that scene. Well, there you go. You're winning him back, Zenith. Good job.
Thanks, man.
I feel like we'll see more stuff of Kenjaku through flashbacks because I expect Sukuna to explain to Yuji what he is, and in the process we get his background with Kenny. Man, we can only hope. I don't know.
Dude,
I feel like
things
Sukuna is
mattering.
I feel like Sukuna is not the guy to be like, okay, Yuji, I'm going to explain where you came from. I feel like Sukuna is just like, man, fuck you, die. Like, I don't think he very much cares
Well, I
about
mean,
that.
Well, hold on. I mean, I imagine, and there is a chance he could explain it if he thought it would bring Yuji intense amounts of pain and suffering. In which case, and yeah, that's totally possible.
That is true. Yeah, maybe that is in the cards. That motherfucker Yuta is about to get hard carried by Yuji and Rika. Yes, sir, bro. I hope Yuji and Sukuna squash the beef and jump Yuta bum Kotsu.
Oh
Hey,
my
man.
God.
Hey. Aaron got the fucking vision. Holy shit. This is that real shit, man. Bro, if that happens, JJK would be so back. It's crazy, bro. Holy fuck. Greatest shonen of our time if that happens. Every time Gege does something interesting with Kenjaku, like Geto's body choking himself, ayo. It never gets mentioned again. It makes me wonder what it would have looked like if Geto was the main antag. Yeah. That's fair. I almost forgot about fucking Geto choking him out. That is true. I don't know. Maybe we'll get more about that someday in a fucking data book. I don't know. It would have been cool to
Does JJK
see.
even have a data book? Like,
It has a character book, yeah.
oh, it does.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never seen it.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
think it's
available in English?
I think it's not released just yet, but it has been released over
Okay.
in Japan. It's being translated and it's being released over here in America. I forget when it's coming out, but
Gotcha.
it is
Okay,
coming out
yeah,
this year.
I like that. I was just thinking, it's like, I mean, shit, MHA's got two at this point. I
Yeah.
haven't heard of JJK game. All right, cool.
Hey, bro. Yeah. I can't wait to watch videos and they'll be like in the data book. I'll be like, yeah, man, we're a real shonen. This is how
Hell
this is
yeah.
how we fucking know we made it, man. Would have been cool to see Kenny interact with Yuji, but Yuji realizing that he missed out on that may be the point in the end, or maybe the point in the end which I could dig. I guess I don't know.
Yuji don't even know. Like,
Yeah, maybe Sukuna, if he ever explains it, that could be a thing. So I'll just sit on my hands and wait, I guess. The Culling Games was filter. Nothing was added from that. It would have been better if the whole world became the Culling Games so we could get more urgency and force Gege to create more characters. Listen, I don't think we need him to create more character
Yeah.
development. That's what he meant to say. Okay. I was about to say we do not need more characters.
Yeah.
But I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, Culling Games, I feel like it just not meaning anything could be interesting. In some ways I think it was with Kenjaku's plan, but in other situations, it's like, wow, damn, this really wasn't shit, and that makes me sad. Let me see.
You know what's crazy about the whole Kenjaku thing?
What's that?
It's his fucking mom.
Yeah.
Like that's that not gonna be brought up again?
No.
That is
What's
the whole ass parents.
Hey,
What's
Akutami.
this development through dialogue in JJK? Not anymore.
Akutami, listen, bro. He laid it out in chapter 1. He had Yuji's grandpa be like, "I'm gonna tell you about your parents," and Yuji was like, "I don't care." And then Akutami's like,
What
"You're damn
an
right, he doesn't care."
You know what? I agree with you. I don't care either.
He's like, "You're damn right, you don't care, and neither do I, bucko." We Euro stepped right past that shit. Yeah.
He back then was like, "Wow, what a mature response to really appreciate."
Wait,
what you
it's
have
really
in
important.
front of you." Me now, what a dumbass.
Why didn't he get more answers? Fuck. Yeah. Man, damn it. Let me see some more of these. The thing I wished for from this chapter was more fanfare / build up to Yuta's domain. Like, it was hyped up, so I would have liked more panels of swords falling from the sky or something for the atmosphere. I appreciate Yuta's domain. I think it was cool. I think it was handled pretty well in this chapter.
I think it's one of my favorites, honestly. It's
Yeah, it's really cool. Plus, this connecting back to love, and my goat Yorozu was talking about showing Sukuna what true love is. So, hey, something's cooking up here with love. We're gonna see what's going on. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Yuta Agotu dies on Valentine's Day with Rika? ? Kadeki says he's shaking people down for their techniques during Black History Month too. Frieza would be so proud is the follow-up. Damn, bro. Insane, bro. Yuta Frieza friends? ? Yuta a colonizer. Oh my god, bro. Yo, y'all are crazy. I love y'all, man. Oh my god.
So imagine what actually happened is he was just like really nice to a bunch of people down there, and they're just like, "Yeah, man, you can have my curse technique, and hey, man, if it helps you out, shit."
Yeah, hey, appreciate it.
I mean, that's like actually what probably happened.
Man,
Yeah.
You can eat me. That's
Yeah,
true.
but this way is more
Hey,
funny,
eat my
so
finger.
that's gonna be the new headcanon regardless.
Oh my god, bro. Hardy Hologram donating $2 more. See, the $2 transformed into 7, man. This wheelchair fund is going crazy, bro. Yuji has yet to say a word to Sukuna, while Sukuna is just yapping away, bro.
That is true.
My goat just stands on business, bro. He's like, "Oh, what else is he gonna say? Oh, fucking Yuta or Yuji, you suck." Hey, shut up, bitch. You're about to get your shit rocked. We are about to throw straight hands in here, bruv, and you're gonna get cooked. That's just how it is. And then these last few ones, what the fuck? It's like 5 just spawned in. Oh my god. Let me see. W's in the shot, says Sleeping Danger. W's in the shot, indeed. That bum Yuji needed the real MC Yuta's help to even have a chance against Sukuna. Yuji is nothing compared to my goat. Hey, only the strong survive. That's all I will say, bro. When Yuta Agotsu gets cooked, that's just how it is. Can't wait for Gege to set up his jujutsu club outside like Kubo, where he just answers random questions about his series since he's in no mood of explaining shit during serialization. Hey, man. That'd be the dream right there. We can only hope so. Yuji was holding down the fort while your MC was crying boo-hoo that he couldn't make it in time. Yeah, you damn right, Aaron. Let him fucking know. That man Yuji learned reverse curse technique in a month to throw hands with this bitch. And Yuta's out here crying over this bum. Hey, man, could not be us. Could not be us. Kenny being Yuji's mom is like Raditz being Goku's brother. It's cool, but not very important. Not too much on Raditz. What the fuck? Don't slander the goat. Hold on now. That man transformed Dragon Ball.
This isn't a comparable thing to the Raditz situation, though.
That boy
Like,
transformed Dragon Ball, bro. Not too much.
Yeah, like
Okay,
that
but like,
kind of just changed the entire series forever.
It
so,
literally-
like, yeah,
bro
Raditz
came
wasn't
down-
important. but like them being related really was.
Like, bro came down and said, listen, Goku, you're not shit. The nigga you just beat ain't shit. You're also an alien who was sent here to destroy the world. We should do that now. Also, I'm going to kidnap your son. It's like, what the fuck? Holy shit. Like, that is insane. Yeah, no, not too much on the goat, bro. Damn.
Right. Okay, I see your point, but I'm just saying, is like, hey, change that around to say under that reveal being, oh yeah, turns out I was a woman in before, and I was also, oh, your mom. Like, I would say that's to be a significantly greater mindfuck than the brother reveal. I'm just saying.
Legitimately, I was for a second like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, what? And then I realized, like, oh yeah, that is what it's just such an insane reveal. And JJK proper, that hearing it in the context of anything else, I was like, what are you saying?
Hey, man. We could have been set up for greatness. But instead, we just got off-screen back shots, man. I'm so sad. Sleeping Danger says, Yorozu and Fumiko are your goat. Sailor is such a fraud. Bro, not too much, bro. God, not too much. First off, Yorozu, she is very beautiful to me. Fumiko, we're going to get into it. Let me see. But Raditz is some grunt. Kenjaku's the main antagonist, drives the plot forward. Bro, I'm crying, bro. Please don't remind me. Yuji let Higuruma die and cried over randos dying. Nah, I just think you're wrong. Couldn't be my goat. Couldn't be. Fake news. Yuta quite literally fights with the Apollo remnants of every 10-year-old's girlfriend's spirit. Hey, man, you fucking let him know, Aaron. God damn, you fucking talk that shit. And then the last one I'll read for now. Next chapter, Yuta's gonna beg Yuji to come and save him because Sukuna beats his fairy tale power of friendship domain expansion. We got real ones in the chat! Finally, man. Finally, it felt like I was on the island of relevancy on my own. I looked out and all I saw was ocean. Nobody wanted to believe my words. And finally, a community is being built here on the island of relevancy. I look to my left. I got allies. I look to my right. I got my goat and my tribal chief. Oh, life is complete, man. Life is complete. Life is truly wonderful. Ain't that right, y'all?
Who knew that the audience that you cultivated over, like...
Oh, now he's trying to gas it up. Oh, now it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun now, is it? I had to deal. I had to deal with years of this shit, boy. I was in the fucking field. I was in the war zone. We had fucking bullets whizzing past our head and shit, man. The agendas were not agending. But now, after years of hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears for the love of the fucking game, we finally get to where we need to be. And I could not be more happy, man. I could not be more happy. God.
My favorite part of the chapter was Sukuna kind of being very meta and saying like, oh my god, look, everyone actually has something to do now. Including the main fucking character.
Oh my god, speaking of which, Jigga, John Weary, you're a terrorist, buddy. You gotta cut it out, buddy. You gotta cut it out, buddy. This man's translations are so bad.
I'm assuming that you read the officials, which, not great this week.
God, dude.
Who, me? No, I don't read the officials. I literally never do.
Real.
Okay, well.
Listen, man, as someone who has often been an ally for the official translations for JJK, because most of the time I think they are actually very good. And even in like their bad moments, it's like, it was to me every once in a blue moon. And I was like, I think they're kind of just overhated, whatever, right? But this final arc has not been very good in terms of translations. It's been rough. Like, from making it sound like Gojo and Geto have the same curse technique to having Mahoraga adapt to Sukuna's own domain for some dumb reason, to now in this chapter, you have Yuta saying that, first off, this whole sentence is complicated. Like, let me just read this real quick. He says, Rika's strength would have been indispensable for reducing human fatalities if the out-of-control cursed spirit manipulation technique had caused cursed spirit discharge on a maximum scale in Shibuya. Shut the fuck up. That's first off. Second, what do you mean in Shibuya? Do you mean like in Shibuya? Like he did at the end of the arc? You weren't there, buddy. What do you mean in Shibuya? Y'all did not just fight there. What do you mean?
I swear, John Wary's curse technique has to be curse speech because I do not want to listen.
It has to be, bro. And then the next page, he's saying he's surrounding himself with minuscule cutting attacks like a chainsaw to seize the katana without touching the blade. Whereas in the unofficials, it was just like, oh, he's just like, he has cuts around, like he's surrounding his hands in cuts. This one is just like he's surrounding almost his entire body, is what it's making it sound like. He's just surrounding himself with minuscule cutting attacks. Whereas again, in the TCB, it was just like, oh, he's covering his hand in cuts, which makes sense because that's what cleave is, or fucking dismantle. One of the two of them. He has to touch you to use it. Yeah. He has to touch you to use it. Or touch an object to use it. I'm pretty sure it's cleave because dismantle is the strong one.
Yeah, I feel like dismantle would be the, because dismantle actually seems to like actually create sort of invisible blade kind of things. So I figure.
Well, whichever one it is, this shit really is ass, man. I don't get it. I don't get how it's been like this for a couple of months. We always get like a very weird and just wrong translation for something in the officials, and it sucks, man. God.
Yeah, I know I didn't read that because my ass would have been confused.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate because like when I first read through JJK all those years ago, the translations were so dick butt ass, and I absolutely hated this fucking story. Like me, Akutami's biggest angel. I fucking hated Jujutsu Kaisen when I first read it because it was just unreadable. The translations for it were so bad. There were so many like crazy things going on. I swear, domain had like 10 different terms for it, and then they introduced simple domain, and I wanted to fucking kill myself. I couldn't believe it. It was so annoying, and seeing people gas it up, like, from me, as a hater, when I was first reading JJK, and it was just being gassed up on Twitter, this was when MHA was on a generational run. People were like, oh my god, JJK shits on MHA, it shits on One Piece, it's the greatest thing ever. And I'm like, y'all are really twerking over a nigga saying purple? What is going on, bro? Like, I can't fucking, I don't get it. And then we got official translations, and I was fucking left cheek, right cheeking when that nigga said purple, bro. I was like, I get it. I understand. This shit is so cool now that it's like actually comprehensible. But now we are slowly creeping into the dark days, bro. We are creeping back into those dark times where the translations are just kind of poop butt ass. And I hate it, man. You can't take me back.
Now, you're ready for it. You are Gege's greatest gagger. You've got
God, man.
My favorite old translation.
A crazy thing to say. How did you say that to your friend? What the fuck? Say was literally your friend. Did you what the fuck? Well, I swear, JJK does something strange to people.
Crazy, bro.
You could say that
it just turns people into monsters, dude. I swear
to God. You could say that it lobotomized people.
This is the true lobotomy Kaisen. Insane.
First of all, Sailor doesn't gag on that. Let's get one thing fucking straight.
Absolutely true.
Yeah. My throat goat would never.
Absolutely true.
Anyways,
man, yeah, it's. I don't want to go back to these dark days. Listen, John Weary, you gotta stop, buddy. You gotta stop, buddy, please. whoever was the translator before, if it was John Weary before, listen, buddy, you got to do a better job. Please go back to those days. But if it wasn't, God, we need that nigga back bad, bro. Because this shit is getting ridiculous. But anyway, I have ran out of dialogue options for JJK this week. Is there anything else you guys would like to say before we move on?
It's really cool that all the way back in the Hidden Inventory arc, we get this whole thing where Toji doesn't want to kill Geto because he doesn't know what would happen.
Yeah.
And now we know. That's just kind of cool little payoff.
Yeah, it's really nice. Bro, Zeta said that, and the chat just flooded with "Ayo." Oh, hey man, what the hell? Hey, this is truly unfortunate. But
Oh, that's right, Sage. Thank you for the reminder. So this was me. I think I don't know who was here when we talked about this, but me and Sage talking. When things were first coming out, about what the deal with Tengen is. Because it's really weird when you think about it, that it's implied that the thing that Sukuna ate was the little baby Tengen thing to acquire the authority to do that, the stuff with the merger, right? What?
I'm sorry, I'm just reading chat. They're like, nah, bro is tweaking.
Alright, this is actually interesting.
I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Chill
Oh,
on.
I bet you think it's interesting.
I do, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, actually.
Good.
So this is Sage's theory, but he ain't here. He's there skulking in the chat, can't talk his own shit, so I gotta do it for him. Where basically it's weird that it goes out of its way to show that, because without having like some other purpose. Because if it was just to do the merger, to give that authority, it would be totally acceptable for that light to just be like a symbolic power thing, like, oh, you now have the merger authority. Like, that's totally fine for a story to do that, but it goes out of its way to show it be Tengen that Sukuna consumes. So why is that? What is it? We feel like it's setting up for something a bit more. And what was the whole thing, Taka? You were there when we were talking about this. What's the whole like line before where it's like comparing Sukuna?
It was when Kenjaku first sees Tengen, he just laughs and says, "You look just like," and then it cuts to a panel of Heian Sukuna.
Exactly. So we're thinking, and this was originally Sage's idea, so I do want to give credit to that, where what if this results in Sukuna sort of becoming what Tengen was supposed to be? Like, because that's what the threat at the end of Hidden Inventory was, that if they didn't deliver Rika's
Rita.
I'm so bad with names sometimes.
Rico.
Who's thank you.
Rita.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like that Tengen was gonna like ascend and go crazy and lose his sense of self and all that stuff. What if that's what happens to Sukuna now that he's consumed Tengen?
I think that could definitely be interesting.
And that's how he gets defeated in the end, by his own self? Or like,
basically. So I like the idea because it presents the idea that in his selfless, just in his sense of self, where he just does what's best for him, he always follows his own whims without consideration for others, that results in him losing his sense of self. Which, that's kind of poetic.
I think it would be very interesting to have something like that alongside Sukuna's like more recent developments, where he's starting to like sort of second guess himself and like think more about others' feelings, and you have that alongside like Tengen trying to like overwrite what's going on. That could definitely be interesting. I have also prepared myself for the scenario where it just doesn't mean anything, but I also really think it's interesting what you guys have come up with.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool. And it presents a way to defeat him that isn't just, yeah, we're stronger. Because they're not.
Lies. My goat is going to prove you wrong. See, chat, they don't even believe in their own goat. I do, though. I believe in mine.
Yeah, because the story's brainwashing me into saying otherwise.
Yeah, you're right. The story is brainwashed you into thinking that fucking Sukuna's the goat. That's true.
Exactly.
I mean, you gotta. I mean, look, I love Yuta and all, but like, I really do believe he's gonna get his ass kicked next week because, well, I mean, as long as Akutami is just there,
Sounds a whole lot like you don't believe in him.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he
Look,
doesn't
I'm just
believe
saying-
in losers. What can you say? I'll say it for you, Silver. You don't believe in losers.
Well, I never said Yuta was a loser, but I'm just saying, so long as we got Akutami jerking off Sukuna like this, his odds aren't good.
Well,
yeah, he's a loser. He's going to lose the fight, man. Listen, I understand you. As someone else who have also seen the light, I understand. When everyone else doubts you here in this chat, I understand where you're coming from. You know, that's why Yuji's going to step in and do his thing, you know, because he's a winner.
There's going to be a point in time where we all come to realize that we should stop believing in JJK characters.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. That's happened to me for like a while
that
ago.
Kind of happened a while ago.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Like, we still got some faith, right? We're hanging on. But there's going to be a point when we're like, well, you know?
Well, I guess Sukuna is the main character.
Yeah. That happened to me with Higuruma. After what happened, I just said, "Wallahi."
Silly me thinking it wasn't that after 250
silly
chapters.
me thinking.
Yeah.
This fucking frontal lobe I
How
have.
stupid am I?
How
Yeah.
dumb am I,
Fake
man?
ass fucking JJK fan bro's thinking.
Yeah, man. When that happened to Higuruma, I was like, well, why should I get excited for anyone fighting Sukuna? But hey, man, if he keeps cooking like this with Yuta and Yuji doing their thing, I'm gonna be excited, man. This is really cool. I like it. Are we ready to move on to the next part of the podcast, or you have anything else you'd like to say about this week's chapter at JJK?
Nope.
Nope, I'm ready. Hey, move on. If you're ready, you are.
Hi. What?
Just be ready when Yuta Gotsu, he gets it done next chapter. Just don't be crying.
Oh
That's all
my
I'm saying.
God, they're stealing my flow now, Chad.
I
called him
I'm
Yuta
glad,
Gotsu.
that for this incredible performance, he's got his two backup dancers there. Like he's ready to do stuff.
Nah, bro. He's got his two. He's got two people there to verify the fraudulence, bro. The diamonds. The street said you had diamonds, and we tested them. They're fake, buddy. You're cooked. But anyway, let's move on to the next chapter of this week. One Pisua, chapter 1106. Fellas, how are we feeling about this one?
Oh man, this is such a great chapter, dude.
I like the cover page.
I would have loved it if it was Robin and Crocodile.
Well,
Like
honestly,
Robin went shopping for Crocodile.
You'll find this really funny then, because the leaks for the chapter said Crocodile and Robin on the cover page.
No.
Oh, that's
So
so
people
fucked.
I thought it would have been more interesting if she dressed the crocodile as Crocodile.
Yeah,
Someone forgot the A in the sentence then.
I would have
So
loved.
people thought that it was gonna be those on the fucking cover page, and it's just this dude.
Yeah, it, I
You have
was
crocodile at home.
that ass. Yeah, I would have loved it if it was something like her just getting clothes for Crocodile. That would have been funny. But I also really like this cover page too. It's
Yeah.
very cute.
While we're on the subject of the cover page, I just want to address the whole thing with the title, because this is in fact really fucking cool. Well, the first appearance of Dorry and Broggy, if I recall properly, was in chapter 116, simply titled Giants. Now we're here in chapter 1106, remove the 0. Oh, on your side. Right, so basically, you put them together, it is Giants on your side. And then if that's not like the coolest piece of foreshadowing, I don't know what is.
It's really cool. Yeah, I like that a lot, man. The real ones are back, man. So Dorry and Broggy. Listen, man, people were saying that my Uroge pick was a sleeper one. This was the fucking coma pick.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Motherfuckers
whoa!
woke us up.
Yeah,
Not
no, they
too
were. They
much.
did
What
say
the
that.
hell? Not
That
too
is-
much.
That's exactly what people said. Yeah.
Whoa! Hey man, listen. I thought you guys were here to support me. You know, I
Fuck
was
no.
going.
Are you
Hell no, I'm not.
What the shit? Have you not watched
Whoa!
This is the Slice of Shonen Podcast. Are you new here? What the fuck?
Whoa! Not too much, brother. Listen, I thought it was
If
gonna
we
be a
ain't talking
situation.
Mad shit. This ain't the right podcast.
I thought it was gonna be a situation, you know, where I said, "Oh man, people thought my pick was crazy, but this was even crazier." You guys would be like, "Yeah, this was a crazy pick."
Fucking hell. Nah, you're insane.
Damn,
You're
bro.
fucking bonkers.
Damn, bro. But yeah, no, Dorry and Broggy pop up at the end of this chapter. I was not expecting them at all. How do you guys
That's
feel?
awesome.
Yeah, how do you guys feel now
Well,
that it's
who
them?
else could it be?
Well,
you know?
apparently the streets were saying dragon, so you know,
Well,
know,
yeah. the
y'all
streets
were
are
wrong
awesome.
too. Y'all were wrong too. Yeah, y'all were wrong. See, I got my look back. Ha.
Damn.
I'll admit I was wrong. I definitely did not
Yeah,
call
man.
this.
Felt like right back in elementary school with that one.
Man, Dragon's looking a little bit weird
Nostalgia
today.
into this.
Yeah, man. Dory
I
and
think he
Broggy
grew a
showed
few
up
inches.
great. What do you
Huh?
mean by that?
What?
No, you said like, "Hey, dragon looked different," and I said, "Yeah, I think he grew a few inches."
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I-
All
What
right.
did you think I meant? Out of
All right.
curiosity?
I don't know.
It wasn't what you meant. It's just what I heard.
Yeah, I didn't hear any context. I just heard the phrase.
I thought you were
We
talking
all
about his
know that
penis.
you're a weird. We all know you're a weird sick pervert, Silver. So we didn't have to.
Mm.
Hey
Yeah,
man, I
I
was the
just-
one who
I thought
misconstrued
you
my
were, you
words
know.
like this just because I thought the guy grew to a different height. That's all I'm saying.
You're also
Definitely
sick
thought
pervert.
you were talking about his
Yeah.
penis. I won't lie. But yeah, it's Dorry and Broggy showing up, really cool. But rewinding back to the start of the chapter, listen, man. I woke up. They said, "Here's the chapter." I read it. I said,
Yeah,
"Man,
shout out to-
this is a very good chapter." And you know what really made this so good? Death to all Vegapunks! We got one down! We got one down, baby! We just need a couple more left. Hey, everything starts with one. We are getting there. We are wiping them off the board. This is truly a monumentous occasion for the Slice of Shonen podcast. I think this is such a massive event. God. It feels so good. Man, first my goat Yuji, and now we have Vegapunks dying? Oh my god, my agendas are
I think
agending
you're
this
celebrating
week.
a bit early.
Oh my, hey,
Yeah, man.
what do
I mean,
you,
I
what do
mean-
you,
Philip
what do
can
you,
survive.
what do you
That-
mean I'm
here's the
celebrating
thing,
a bit too
Taylor.
early?
What happened to Vegapunk in One Piece is like a small scratch. He's fine.
True.
Oh,
Like he's
Wait.
literally okay.
wait a minute, what?
Honestly,
What?
kind of insane that Ace died.
What? What do you mean?
I do want to say I love that panel of him getting stabbed by his
Me
like.
too, bro.
Like, well, I think it's drawn really well, but also I think it's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious with his big ass tongue.
Bro cannot keep it to himself.
Oh my god, bro. Listen.
It would
Oh
have
my
been funnier if he
god.
gets stabbed all the way through, like through his tongue on the other side.
We gave him a free tongue piercing, bro.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, man, it's just lit. Also, you know, I feel like we should talk about the fact that Vegapunk did a nice thing, since you guys tried to gaslight me and be like, "Oh, Sailor, you're happy the good old man died." Yes, I am. But I guess we should talk about his good deeds. So, how did you guys feel about Vegapunk installing that program for Bonney's sake?
It almost
It's
makes up for
really
his
fun.
That was
crime.
amazing.
Yeah, it almost makes up for killing her dad.
Or I'm not entirely
It
evil.
was like, I mean, as far as murdering people goes, that's a pretty good consolation prize. The guy who killed my dad gave me $20.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I would way prefer total control over the pacifistas. Although, I think it does have to be said, like, it's Saturn is the Gorosei here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a man of science, Vegapunk. If you do anything, I'll know. Like, installing the sub-protocol that gives somebody else complete and absolute control. I totally know about that, dude.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
Incorrect.
This is the second time in a row where he was
You
just
know-
like, I will know about it if you do some shady shit, Vegapunk. What the fuck? You did shady shit?
Did the fraud tier list too early, frankly.
Mm. Would you put Saturn in potential scammer or certified fraud?
I think he
I
got his
think
degree from Phoenix University.
I think he's at least a scammer.
The motherfucker got this shit from Purdue, man.
He's on the
Hey.
level of Shoko because he used Quizlet to get his science degree.
I don't know how much of a scientist we can consider him. All he did was inject people with lethal diseases, and it's like, damn, they die when you do that. That's crazy. I know that's what happens when you do that. You know, it's like,
To be fair, that is what science was for
Scientifically proven, you die.
Damn, this nigga died.
Historically, a lot of science has been like, I see when you light a person on fire, they get hotter. What other miracles can science open our eyes to?
When I stop your heart, you seemingly die.
When I give you the kill death disease, you suffer from death kill.
When I put orphans in the Orphan Muncher 3000,
No, orphan muncher.
they die. What the hell? This is
I
very
must study this
strange.
further. Bring me more orphans.
This is very strange, man. I don't know how. I don't know how this works. But yeah.
it's crazy how quickly the tide shifted within one chapter.
yeah.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was like at the end of the last chapter, it's like, damn, like they're kind of fucked. Well, not they're fucked, but it's like they got the Buster Call and the Pacifista, Saturn, Kizaru. It's like they're gonna have to like, I don't know what they're gonna do to get out of this
Right for a
situation.
miracle.
They're
But
gonna
by
have
the
to
end of
try a
this
little bit.
chapter, it's like, bro, they're fucking home free.
Yeah,
like,
they are up, dude.
they
Holy
are up,
shit.
bro. Like this shit's gonna be easy.
Ah shit! Call an ambulance, but not for them.
Yeah, dead ass, bro. This is all so they can focus on the final fights, which, hey, it's looking like we're gonna do Luffy versus Saturn. I feel like that has to be the case with Bonney and Kuma there. Hey, man, my goat Sanji is gonna have to fight Kizaru.
Let's
Hey.
go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, 'cause you know,
About damn time.
Zoro's a little busy.
Bro, Sanji
Yeah, getting
deflected. He deflected one of the blasts from Kizaru, man, but he was also protecting Kuma and Bonney. So he had to take one of the blasts. So now that he doesn't have to worry about protecting them, hey, man, I think he's going to expose a fraud in Kizaru.
The Astro Boy boots are gonna come into play. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Unironically, like all bullshit, all agenda piece aside, I would love to see that.
Yes,
I would love to see
we
Sanji
might.
versus Kizaru.
I remember saying this months ago. We might see those those gloves that let you grab light come into play.
Oh yeah, because they did bring that up a while ago. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting.
Bro, give those to Frankie,
Yeah.
bro. He's got hands, bro.
Mm.
He don't have hockey. You give him that
Doesn't
shit,
have
bro.
hockey.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
doesn't have
honest-
hockey. Sanji needs
I mean,
help.
honestly, that would make sense because, like, I mean, even if he did give the gloves to Sanji, he doesn't even fight with his hands to begin with. So it's like,
Wait.
No, Frankie does not
Frankie-
have. No, he doesn't. Not
Man,
one.
what the fuck?
Yeah, no.
Most of the Straw Hats don't have hockey.
Bro,
Yeah.
this your fucking straw hat crew? Yeah, like I know Nami doesn't have it. Usopp just got. I guess he
Nami
doesn't
should have some
job.
crazy observation with her job on the ship, but I guess
Mr.
not.
Mord. Mr. Mord actually made a really good video about this exact topic.
Shout out
Yeah,
Morge.
shout out to Mr. Mord. Yeah, it's a really good video. He basically, the conclusion he came to is like, it's a good thing that not all the Straw Hats have hockey because it would just limit what they do. Because Frankie, the way he gets stronger and the way he advances is all through like enhancements,
Tech,
scientific upgrades. And if he just got hockey, then it's like, well, that's just kind of boring.
Yeah.
He said basically what he said is the only straw hat out of all the straw hats that don't have hockey, the only straw hat that he thinks kind of maybe should have hockey because it's like they don't really have anything else is Brooke. Because Brooke doesn't like really have anything.
That's fair.
My boy needs more.
I mean, the Duke more or less controls spirits.
Yeah, at this point, that's pretty fucking sick. But yeah, man, Vegapunk is washed. We knew that though. And Luffy coming in to save the day. First off, I love the gag of Luffy eating a shit ton of food and just being like, all right, I'm done, and just digest it immediately. Like that shit, I don't know why. That shit is always so funny to me. Like the Marines thinking like, yo, bro, he might eat us next. Did you see how fast he just fucking he downed all that food and then just got rid of it immediately? Like we might die if we approach him.
I like what one of the Marines say. He's just like, that fucker's not human.
Yeah, no way, bro. No fucking way.
Taylor, you know what Luffy said, right?
What did he say?
He said full tummy, full power.
I knew it.
That's real shit, bro. That's real shit. Full tummy, full power. So yeah, he jumps in, makes the save, and is a part of one of the most beautiful panels I have seen in all of One Piece, which is Bonney laying her eyes on Sun God Nika. God, dude, that shit is so
That's
powerful.
my favorite moment. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, no, that is easily the best moment of this chapter because, like, after everything we got with their backstory, it's like this is the culmination of everything they were wishing for. All their hopes, all their dreams is now right there in front of him. Everything they raised us to believe is true. The Sun God has returned.
Yeah, like, that shit.
And he's
so powerful.
And he is here to kick fucking ass.
Yeah, like it was, like just seeing that, oh man, like I don't know how to describe the feelings I felt. Like I had goosebumps when I first read that.
Have you guys seen all the memes this week? It was like, because people don't like, it's a continuous thing, but people are, for the rest of the series, are just not gonna like Gear 5 because it's goofy, and they don't like
Gear 5
Goofy,
is so sick.
Goofy.
Yeah,
Well, I love it because it's goofy. Like that's the whole fucking point of it.
Let my man talk.
A lot of One Piece fans, and not a lot, just a lot of people on Twitter don't like Gear 5 because they think it undercuts the tension, which it does. That's the point. So to make fun of those people started making like AI pictures of like Luffy where he's like looks super edgy, super insane, and then it's like, Zoro, you killed our entire crew. I'm gonna fucking murder you. And it's like, this is what people want. Like this is what these people think One Piece should be about. It's like, come on.
Jeez.
Okay, well now you're gonna have to send me some of those pictures. I gotta see that shit myself.
If I see any, I'll send you some.
That shit is so
my
crazy.
favorite was like other people were like, bro, like there was one post where it was like, there's this, I forget the guy's name, shout out to this guy, but someone was like, bro, this shit's going too far. Like if these characters ever get like their eyeball popping out of their head gag, like I'm dropping One Piece. And it was like Shanks, Mihawk, Dragon, and Zoro. And the dude posted a panel from the manga of Zoro with his eyes popping out, and he's like, all right, drop it.
We got them receipts for your bitch ass.
And then that led into like a bigger conversation where people were like, bro, this shit's so ass, because it's like, you know, the goofiness is just too much. Like we can't have serious moments anymore. And someone used an example of, it's like, bro, when Buggy was gonna kill Luffy didn't have his eyeballs popping out of his head. That stuff was serious. And then I think it was the same guy posted a panel of the manga of Buggy being like, I'm gonna kill you, and Luffy's eyes pop out of his head, and he's like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, stop joking. And he's just like, this shit's too easy. Like, clearly, you can tell One Piece fans, you can tell Wano fans from One Piece fans.
Yeah.
So many people hopped on the series during Wano, and they did not read the rest of the series. So it's like, they just don't know.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
a huge
that
thing.
happened.
People,
Yeah.
a bunch of
Yeah.
people jumped in on Wano. They didn't because they were just like, "Oh, it looks cool," and then
Yeah, wow, that shit from the anime looks cool. Better start reading. From chapter 1000.
Yeah, there were like whole
Okay.
threads on Twitter of just people being like, "Do I need to read like all of One Piece to enjoy Wano?" And all of the responses were like, "Nigga, yes. What the fuck?"
Okay, look. In their defense, it's 1,000 fucking chapters. I can't blame them
No,
for
there
asking
is no
that, but still.
defense. No,
I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, if people want to just hop, if people don't want to
You
read 1,000
can.
chapters, to
Yeah.
catch up, go ahead. But don't pretend like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's all I'll
Yeah.
say. Like, if you
Alright,
want to
yeah,
catch
that's
up and be caught up, and then like read the series, fine. Like, who cares? You do it, you. But don't get on Twitter and be like, "Bro, this series should be like this." It's like you didn't even read the fucking series. What are you talking about?
Like, okay.
Tier 5 can't be goofy, and it's like, yeah, let's go back to
That-
tier 3rd. Its weakness when Luffy shrunk down to like a little short guy.
It's just unreasonable because it's like, okay, what's another really long manga? Fucking
Hajime no Ippo, yeah.
right? Imagine, like, I just saw a panel of like a really hype fight going on, like right now. I'm like, oh,
Never.
I want to fucking.
Not for that.
Yeah, come on, Zenith, be realistic.
Never.
Hajime no Ippo sucks.
Damn.
All right.
Well, anyway, point stands. If I just decided to read that fight and be like, wow, this is fucking garbage.
If you read fucking Takamura versus Hawk, and you're like, wow, this is so fucking cool, and then and then you got to like the current part and read the arc where they're all on fucking Twitter. And you're like,
Yeah?
wow, this is dog shit. It's like, yeah, it's always been dog shit. It fucking sucks. Welcome to the party.
Wait,
Yeah.
it sucks? Always has been.
It has. It's always been RP. You can't just show up because you're like, oh, I really want to see the new fucking, I want to see, I don't know why I could not think of a single, I want to see the new Volg fight. And it's like, no, you have to sit down and you have to watch Ippo try to build a Gundam. You idiot.
That is what you gotta
I feel like
do.
I
You gotta
brought
put in
us
the
a
work.
little off topic.
But yeah,
You should have got
no,
on
it's
Hajime no
fine.
Ippo.
This was
it was funny. I actually got you on a fucking Ippo rant.
Apologies. I
No,
got to get ahead of myself.
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
it was funny. I was just like, I was blaming myself.
What were you saying,
This is,
Taco?
this is a really good chapter, but I think we pretty much covered everything because I don't really have
Oh.
much else to say.
The one thing that I have been people like who hate Gear 5 bring up, it's what I thought you were gonna bring up, Taco, was people saying that Luffy's laughing after Vegapunk died, and like, is he not taking this seriously? It's like, bro, he didn't see.
It was
He
literally
didn't
off.
see it,
Yeah,
man.
his fist like came from like a completely different part of the battlefield. Like he didn't see that shit. But oh well,
Well,
I
it's
guess.
a weird criticism because it's like we've seen Luffy be serious in Gear 5. That entire final, like the climax of Wano, you know, regardless of what people actually think of it, when Luffy does the big ass punch and knocks the shit out of Kaido, he's not smiling during that entire exchange. Like he's very serious. So it's like, like Oda's already shown us that it's like when it's time to be serious, Luffy will be serious. It's just right now, it's supposed to be a moment where the tension is being like cut because it's like, oh, the pacifistas are on their side. Oh, Luffy's back. Oh, the Giants are here. It's supposed to be a triumphant, like hopeful moment. It's supposed to be like,
A
oh
turn of
man,
the
maybe
tides,
things
yeah.
aren't all bad. Yeah, like that's like the entire point.
Yeah. But hey, next chapter should be good. Let me look through some of these comments real quick and then we'll move on to the last chapter this week. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Let me see, just more people. Bro, Aaron and Jay Rex are in like lockstep together. They were just saying the same thing for like a solid 2 minutes. This shit is funny. Your phone died. It was on I was far from the charger, missed the best part of the podcast. So hopefully I saw you were catching up, so hopefully you enjoyed it. You missed all the Yuta hate. Just scroll up. Hey man, W hater. Aaron J reacting to Silver being like, I love Yuta and all, but he's gonna get washed. He says, I love Yuta and all, me when I lie. Hey man. Yeah, loser shouldn't be counted on, so I don't know why Sailor still believes in that fraud Yuji. Hey man, you say that now until your goat turns into a fucking, I don't even know, he just dies. That's just what happens.
I'm just saying that, you know, that whole moment where Yuji comes in, it's very similar to when Sukuna's fighting Gojo. He's like, oh, this ain't a 2v1, this is a 3v1. I'm just saying that Yuji's Agito in that.
Nigga, if you don't get your bitch ass out of here, don't you ever disrespect my king. Don't you ever disrespect my goat. You know, hey, fucking lost alien looking ass Sukuna. Don't you ever compare him to that shit. Don't you ever in your life. Sukuna has yet to do the fire arrow. Yeah. If Yuji and Yuta fails, we are cooked. True, man. True.
Takaba saves the day once again.
Oh.
Hey, man.
When the going gets rough, the rough get silly.
And that's the point of One Piece.
Hey, man. Now enough of this Yuta bum, this Yuji fraud, that. Don't let the shot distract you from the fact that Megu bum is the biggest loser. The Mahoraga merchant is washed. Please, someone cook him already. Bro, hey, listen, man. It's over. Listen, we had that whole segment on the fraud tier list. That nigga sucks. I feel like we've said everything we can about him. Mario saying, have to leave the live. Just know my Fumiko stocks have tanked. Yeah, me too, man. But hopefully you listen to this after the fact to know that you and I are allies. We like these for real. Damn, Sailor, why are you hating on your contemporary Vegapunk this much? Is this an old men thing? Bro, listen, no, I'm not old. Listen, that's not me, bro. I hate the elderly. I mean being a
Hey man, you learn to love yourself a little more than that, man.
Y'all don't agree?
I don't know if I'd say it out loud like that. I hate the elderly. Just wouldn't occur to me like that.
Nah. Hey, shout out to the elderly except Vegapunk. Yeah, as a very young lad who has all of life ahead of them.
Man, you know, you just don't do yourself any favors.
What do you mean? What the
fuck?
You
don't, because it's just the way you say that as a very young lad. You know, fucking hello, fellow kids.
Hey, if you don't shut the fuck up, shut up right now. You don't say shit, man. Listen, as a young person, who's with the shits.
Oh my god.
Hey, hey. I think. Let me keep reading these comments.
Damn.
What do you think of anything that
you lose your thought there, old man.
Hey, I just figured I'd, be a good host. We get it moving, you know what I'm saying? Not too much. Takaba copies technique is gonna be a rubber duck instead of a sword. Hey, man. Takaba can solo Sukuna, but he doesn't feel like it. Damn, man. Damn, what a shitty arc to start One Piece. I hate Wano. Oh, damn. Hey, I feel that. W hating.
That previous comment though, like actually Takaba's technique is kind of insane if it was in the hands of someone who like found really messed up stuff funny.
Yeah, bro. If Kenjaku had that shit, it's
bro,
over.
If I had that fucking power, bro, you all would be finished.
That nigga is neg-diffing everyone. That nigga is neg-diffing everyone, bro. God damn. Oh my gosh. All elderly besides Vegapunk got a Saturn supporter, I see. Hey, man. Listen, he's about to get punched in the face anyway. So, like, what does it even matter? He's about to get his shit rocked, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be cool, man. It's going to be real cool. That's my scientist right there. Y'all believe in Vegapunk? hey, I believe in Saturn. He's a bit of a man of the science himself. But anyway, are we ready to move on to the final chapter this week, fellas?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So, Chainsaw Man, chapter 154. Fellas, listen, my agendas stop agendaing here. But how do you guys feel about this chapter?
I feel great, because here's the thing. Your agenda's terrible. Losing. Awful. You know, having a bad time. I would feel bad for you if it wasn't so funny. Me thriving, living my best life.
It's terrible.
Aram's stocks are high. He is going to kill a child.
Oh, he's gonna. I was about to say he's gonna kidnap a little girl. This is your king. This is your king. Man. This is your goat, a fucking child kidnapper.
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
think
go
that's
ahead.
a kidnapping going on there, to be honest. I think he's trying to kill her.
Hey, we'll see. I'll be real. This chapter was I don't know what the fuck is going on with Fumiko. I don't get it. Like, Fumiko, I don't understand. Like, I just don't get it. Like, Fumiko went from a genuinely, like, it seemed like she genuinely cared about Denji and Nayuta. Like, there was that one instance where they were just like, oh, we're going to go back home. And she was like, guys, they're probably at your house, like, doing a whole bunch of fucked up shit. You're putting yourself in danger. I can't let you do that. And, you know, she tried to stop them as best as she could. She fucking ran away because she sucks. But that's truthfully just because Nayuta, like, pretty much had her at gunpoint. And she just wasn't winning that confrontation. But it's so weird to see in this chapter her being like, you fucking suck. I'm not supporting you guys. You're a bitch. I'm out of here. Bye. It's so strange.
It's so this has been like the talk on Twitter lately for Chainsaw Man, and
Tell us what Twitter
I 100% agree this time. Public safety kind of sucks in part 2. Like, compared to part 1. Part 1 public safety stood on their shit all the time. There was the anti-Makima squad, and they all killed themselves just to get the Hell Devil, just to take her out. Like,
Yeah.
that didn't work, but my god, they were about that life.
Yeah.
That was dedication.
I mean, I think that's just kind of
what had to be done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that in itself explains what happened. Like, all the real ones ended up dying, so all we're left to after with these.
That is so true.
Saying they ran out, bro.
They ran out of real niggas, bro.
Eggs fucking exactly.
God
There's
damn.
the moment in the Reze arc where she's like killing all of them, but all of them are like really brave about fighting her. Like, they're not running away or anything.
Yeah, they have like
So-
some really interesting strategies. Like, they infect her with this mold in her body, and like that can like fuck with her regen. It's like, oh wow, that's like interesting. But yeah, we're just left with bums. We're left with fucking male men and fucking
And
just
diarrhea
nothing.
women.
Yeah, right. That's all we fucking got left. Can't believe this shit. I genuinely have no idea what the fuck is going on with Fumiko. Because Fumiko went from just like such a fun character to just like an asshole seemingly out of nowhere for no reason. I don't
the
know.
paycheck comes first. See ya.
Yeah, she was just like, oh, this is hopeless. I'm out of here. I don't even care about you guys. You know, I'm a fan of Chainsaw Man second. Risking my life falls outside of the scope of my job. Nigga, you are public safety. What do you mean? What do you
That's the
mean?
public.
Yeah,
The public
it
is not safe
falls
anymore.
out of it falls out of line of your job description. What the fuck do you mean? That's like a greeter. You know the greeters at Walmart. I'm very familiar. I'm in and out of that bitch. So like the greeters at Walmart, they're just like, I'm not gonna greet anybody. That's outside of my job description. Nigga, it's in your job description. It's in the title of your job. What do you mean? Like, bro, I don't get it,
I
man.
think that most likely that's the point, is that she put on this big show of like supporting Denji, being a fan and everything, and then when things get rough, she just fucking ditches. Because I think it's very, I think it's supposed to kind of complement what we've been learning about, the public's relationship with Chainsaw Man, where it's either completely fanatical or they fucking hate him. And it's like Fujiko was like a normal just supporter, where it's like, yeah, I thought you seemed like a normal person, and I wanted to, I'm your fan. I wanted to help you out. And then when things get tough, she's just like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I guess it's so shitty. Like I understand it. Yeah, I get it's like the point, but like it was nice having those moments where like seeing her, like it felt like when like her singing fucking pussy marijuana and doing all this other dumb shit, like I'll suck yo dick, like all this other extra shit, that felt like such a gassing up, and we were just like not sure if we should trust her, especially because Denji was so apprehensive of her. But her ultimately being like, my parents were killed in this big explosion, and at first I wanted to hate you, but then I saw you for who you were, and you were just a boy crying, and that really made me feel for you, and I wanted to support you the best I could. That is such a genuine moment, and it really made me appreciate Fumiko. And for it to just be like, nah, fuck you, and then leave, it's like, all right, like, cool, man, whatever. But hey, I guess Fumiko is just gone. And yeah, now we just have Nayuta just trying to fucking fight to survive. She gets Denji the fuck up out of there. Denji looks like a massive dumbass. And yeah, now he's just gonna lose what he has, unfortunately. He didn't know what he had until it was gone type shit. So this is gonna be interesting for Denji's character. But yeah, overall this chapter is just a smooth eye to me.
Yeah. I will say that ending. I'm just gonna say this right now.
Ooh, yeah.
If Barham tries any fucking shit with Nayuta, I'm flying over to Japan and taking out Fujimoto myself.
And I will shake the man's hand because go Barham, stocks are rising.
Anything for the agenda, I feel it.
I mean, all I really have to say is that I don't know about Taco, but personally, I feel very justified in saying that my man sucks now. You know what? We were so right, dude.
Yeah, we're
Be honest,
cooking.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I did not really care for this chapter that much. There's a lot in it that I was just like, okay, dude.
Yeah,
Fair.
Like,
Fair.
I agree.
I think the stuff with Fujiko makes sense.
Fumiko, you gonna respect my washed queen.
Here's the thing: you guys were talking about her earlier, and I was literally like, "Who is that?" Not remember. But Fumiko, I apologize. It makes sense. I think, as far as like what he's doing, it's definitely like it's more in line with just Chainsaw Man in general. Denji cannot meet a woman without her fucking switching up on him without fail. And I guess the issue is that then where does it go? Where does her character go from here? Because it seems like the natural what's going to happen next is, give me a second. Okay. What's going to happen next is that they're going to meet again, and she's going to try to be like, oh, I still want to help after all, and blah, blah, blah. And that's going to be Denji's chance to be like, nah, you're fake as fuck.
Yeah.
Which is like, fine. But it doesn't seem like it would be a great moment.
I think a big thing with this is, at the end of the day, we are going to have people in Denji's life who do genuinely care about him, and right now, that is Nayuta. Which, like, that is one thing I really like about this section of the story, is how their relationship is being handled, despite their differences. I really think it's interesting that, like, there's that moment earlier where Nayuta's like, yeah, you know, we can have a world of devils and it's gonna be fucking awesome and all that. We'll be able to do whatever we want. And she is not vibing with this at all. Like she's actually fighting people to the death for the first time and like is not enjoying it. It's like, man, I want to go home and play video games.
Just like,
and like
Who was wrong?
this is
Call of
the
Duty's more
90s.
fun than
I wanna
Video
play
games
the
aren't even that
finals.
cool yet.
yeah.
So, like, she doesn't even like want to really. I think it's funny because I think Nayuta was putting a lot more stock into her devil nature than like actually gave credit to Denji's raising of her, because Denji is so much more of a devil when he's fighting than she is.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I think how the relationship is being handled, how it will be handled, is going to be really interesting because I'm curious where it goes forward from here. And also people that will be a hopefully genuinely good part of his life. We'll see where Asa comes into this equation. Because she's the main character
We have said that for like the past 4 or 5 chapters.
Look, man, she's got to come around sometime.
We can only hope, man. Holy fuck.
Asa, save the Chainsaw Man Society.
Yeah, please save us, Asa. Please, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that is a part of these chapters that I'm consistently enjoying. But yeah, I don't know. Some stuff is a little whatever.
This shit stinks. Yeah, this chapter certainly wasn't one for me, so I hope the next one is better. That's all I really have to say about Chainsaw Man this week. I don't have much to really talk about.
I read it and I was like, yep, things sure did happen.
Yeah, this is
They're
certainly
still
the
there.
chapter of all time.
Random ass weirdos in the streets just fucking have spears still, which I think is always got to be funny to me.
Hey, they just got it on them.
Barham's got the gun.
He does have the blicky, yes.
The weirdly well drawn gun.
I was gonna point that out actually. Yeah, I was like, yeah, there's some detail to that gun.
I had to let him know, bro. The blicky comes first. Shit. Hey. Yeah. Overall, good week of chapters. Good week of stuff. Very cool. Very cool. Let me go through some of these comments and we'll get the fuck up out of here. Jesus Christ, I'm in Japan right now. I'm looking down the scope at Isayama. You want me to handle Fujimoto too? No, neither of them.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
There's
just
a
wait.
big
Just
up for
wait,
debate.
Yeah,
Hold
no.
off for now.
Damn, bro. Let me look through some of these other ones.
Y'all are like a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, dead ass. Fujimoto must have been listening to the podcast because Nayuta and Fumiko had the same argument you guys did last week. Hey man,
That's true.
just ghostwriting at this point. I invested on Fumiko stocks. Worst mistake of my life. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. I unironically think Fujimoto is reacting to the Fumiko hate on Twitter. I haven't seen anything with that, but if that's the case, cool. Let me see. Wait a minute. Since when were Zenith agendas agendaing? I remember his stocks plummeting after misogynist Missile being killed by Toji 2.0.
That's in the past. Like literally in the past. That was months
What a
ago.
bunch of
Yeah.
fucking nonsense words. What a bunch of ridiculous things to say. I understood all of that is the worst part. It's the hate. That's the one I hate. I'm just like, oh yeah, now you got beaten by Maki. That's what those words meant.
If anything happens to Nayuta, I'll never forgive Kishibe. Where the hell is he, and what is he even doing, bro? He's just hiding, bro. He's just hiding. Fucking, let me look through some of these. Fumiko is a flop. We need power to come back. Yes, we do. Yes,
yeah.
the fuck we do. Now wait till my goat Kishibe comes with Yoshida and washes all your fraudulent farmers. Hey man, we can only hope. Let me see. They got a couple of unpaid interns running around public safety. True, bro. Fumiko is the anti-Kobeni. True. Now Sailor just proved to be a fraud. Fake news. Could not stick with the agenda to defend his goat. The diarrhea woman could not have been me. Listen, bro. You can write whatever you want about me. I'm a sad man, bro. I liked Fumiko so much. She turned out to be a fucking bum ass nigga. It's
Hey,
truly
bro.
a sad day.
I know no one on this podcast has ever said this to you. I want to be the first. It's going to be okay, man.
Thank you. Thank you, Taco. I appreciate it.
We'll all like manga again one day. Trust me. It's
Nah.
gonna
I
happen.
know,
I
Sailor,
only
I know
hope.
everybody has told you this, but I want to say it again. It's not going to be okay. It's all falling apart.
Fuck.
Everything going wrong.
God damn
Everything's
it.
going wrong, and you can't do anything to stop it.
God damn it. Zero says this is
By the
another
way,
thing to
we are
add to
friends,
Sailor's fraudulent
everyone.
activities.
Or
Yeah,
what?
I know it's hard to tell, but yeah, we are friends. Yeah, we are friends, in fact. Fumiko made up her backstory so we would feel bad for her, bro. Don't remind.
That'd be hilarious. I would love that. And she's just like, nah, man, what the fuck?
If we actually see her parents, it's just like, what the hell? Oh yeah, I lied.
Oh my god. Fuck, man. Sailor, are you okay? No, I'm dying. Oh my gosh, bro. This chapter is character aggression for Sailor. Truly hurts, bro. We're really discussing the diarrhea woman. This podcast is truly washed. Weary Exile, you told me I was washed for not standing on business and not talking more about her. What do you want? What do you want from me? Let me see. Can't wait to see Deku meet Shigaraki's Force Ghost next week. Hey man, that's just gonna be so live. I'm so excited. Let me see. Oh, now fucking Weary Exile and Zero have formed a union. Wallahi, we're finished. Anyway, before this hateocracy gets stronger in chat, is there anything you guys would like to say before we get the fuck up outta?
No.
All right, cool. So that is the end of this week's podcast. It was a very fun one. As always, thank you guys for joining us, either watching it live or after the fact. We appreciate that, son. Let us know down below what your favorite chapter of the week was. It doesn't have to be anything we talked about here on the podcast. It could be Blue Lock, Blue Box, Kill Blue, Grand Blue Fantasy, Kagura Blue Bachi, Blue Beetle. And if you talk
Green,
about
green,
greens,
Something to make-
I'm gonna fucking kill you. God, bro. I can't bloody believe it. They want to talk about greens. Kagura Blue Bachi was very good. So was Blue Box. Both of them were very good this week.
I have not watched. I have not
actually-
read Kagurabachi yet, but you know, I will.
Yeah.
And we actually did get a new series this week as well.
Does
it
it
was-
have blue in it?
Interesting.
I'm not reading it.
Dang.
I'm not
Astro
putting-
Boy?
No,
I'm
it does
not-
not have blue.
Oh, we don't care.
Bro, what
Uh,
a wild
no, we don't
fucking
care.
way to start the chapter. What the hell?
What?
Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, now
For the
I
new
got it.
series?
You dick. Now I have to.
What's
Is it
it
called
called?
Astro Baby?
Yeah.
Now I have to look it up and see. Hold on. Let me fucking.
Alright,
let
It's
me-
Astro Baby.
Yeah,
Let me go
it's
on
the Viz app.
Viz. Yeah, let me go on Viz. Hold on. I'm
Just look at
looking
the
this shit.
first 2 pages.
Wow.
This shit signed me
Yeah.
out, bro. I was just signed in beforehand.
Wow. Okay, that's
Hold
Yep.
on, wait.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's Witch Watch. That's not what I want.
Astro Baby. You're looking for Astro Baby.
I can't bloody see. Oh man, this reminds me of the Haikyuu thing came out this week. That shit was so good. That shit was so
Let's go. IQ.
Okay,
Not gonna
Astro
remind you
Baby.
of
I see it.
IQ.
I see it. I see it. I'm clicking. I am clicking. Okay. Oh, yeah, that is a crazy way.
Turn the page.
Oh damn.
There's more?
Like, just go to page 2.
No, that's what
No,
I was
yeah,
on.
Oh, okay.
I was about to
It's on
say,
the first page,
damn.
that's the crazy thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's a crazy way to start it out. Good thing I'm not reading that shit. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully it does well. But anyway,
Yeah.
we're getting the fuck up out of here. Goodbye. Mwah.